Okay, today we're going to talk about positive expectations. Expectation is a fun word. I'd like you to think about when you wake up in the morning. When you wake up, what are the thoughts that go through your head? Is there really anything specific, or do you just get up and move on with your routine? Well, if you do that, I guess that's okay. It's definitely better than thinking extreme negatives. For example, I know some people that are constantly verbalizing anger, disappointment, disgust, and hatred. And they are doing this about stuff that hasn't even happened yet. How destructive is that? I mean, adding this type of negative energy to something the day before, or the morning of, or as soon as you wake up, or even any other time during any day is simply one of the least constructive and productive ways of doing anything. So I guess just getting up and going about your routine without any specific negative thoughts isn't quite that bad. But has that really gotten you where you want to be? We have to meet each day with great expectation. Expectation can be defined as hope, possibility, promise. You're not actually predicting something will happen, but you're proactively hoping that the best positive situations will occur. Adding positive energy to anything never hurt anything. Now, expectation is not supposed to create disappointment, but people let the lack of fulfilled expectation drive disappointment into their mind. So we've been accustomed to managing our disappointment by reducing or eliminating our expectations. Just because we have expectations does not mean that situations will always turn out the way we want them to. We have to separate expectations from personal gain, separate expectations from being a control freak, separate expectations from impracticality. Especially when you're dealing with people, you have to not get too wrapped up in the results. You, however, have to add positivity to the situation by expressing hope of the best possible outcome, by having confidence that your mental desires are a realistic likelihood. Adding those positive thoughts are huge steps in driving helpful energy into the day and into your situations. Simply managing disappointment by not having hope or positive expectations is frankly a huge red stop sign to your own forward progress. Now, I'm not specifically talking about having expectations of people. If you let your attitude of expectation be driven by your experiences with people, then yes, a lot of times you'll end up near or at a stop sign because there are so many people out there with so much negativity and pain. You can't expect everything from people with that kind of pain. People disappoint a lot, mostly because they're not holding themselves to high standards and high expectations. But you have to hold yourself to high expectations and hope in the abundance and positivity that the collective world has to offer. The positivity is there. You have to help bring it to yourself by giving it a place that it wants to come. Now, do you openly and willingly put yourself in terrible situations? Of course not. Positivity is the same way. Give positivity a place to thrive by purposefully choosing positive expectations, and eventually it will come, live, and grow in you. The purpose of life is not disappointment, so stop catering to disappointment. Stop managing disappointment. Start expecting positive things out of yourself and start expecting the most positive outcome for every situation you're presented with. Great things can happen. Okay, today's word, positive expectation. You can recite this with me. Positive expectation is the foundation of progress and excellence. I am giving hope another chance. I am giving positivity a vessel in which to grow. I am not denying my current reality, but I am strong and I am expecting great abundance to emerge in every situation and opportunity in which I'm presented. Reducing expectations in order to more easily manage disappointment is a destructive human thought process and a way of keeping me down. I reject those thoughts, and I am expecting greatness in everything. I expect positivity to shine and thrive in my life.